Hi everybody and welcome back to Twilight Princess HD. In the last episode we stealthed our way around Auden Village, found ourselves a sword and a shield that we cannot use yet, and we got sucked back in to the realm of Twilight, and now we have a new objective, to restore the light spirits and just restore the light to Faron Woods in general. And in order to do such a thing, we need to go and defeat insects of darkness, of which there are 12 scattered around the place. In the original versions of Twilight Princess, there are only 16 shadow insects. And here we have a shadow Dekubaba, which is dealt with in the same way as a regular Dekubaba, only they don't drop their heads when they die. And the insects of darkness, they sort of spark out electricity when nearby. Easiest to deal with them just using that energy field that we learnt last episode from Midna and the fight against the Shadow Beasts. Also does very well against pretty much any enemy in the game. It's a pretty broken attack, to be honest. I'll be using it quite frequently because it is a very good technique. And there's another insect, and it escaped us. In order to get there, we can dig under here, we can turn our sensors on and see that there is a dig patch, but there is another insect of darkness, which we can sort of see on the minimap. It's not that clear from here, but yeah, there is one around here somewhere. I'm sure in the original versions there was one on the side of the house that you had to like ram into to get it off and attack it that way. But that's not here in this version. That's one of the insects that was removed. I don't really remember which ones were removed and which ones weren't. It's been absolutely ages since I played the original versions. Looks like I can get in there. But we do need to get inside here, which is the house of the guy who sold us the lantern before. Well, he gave us the lantern, he didn't sell it to us. I can't remember his name. I think it's Koro? The guy with like the wasp's nest hairdo? And if we turn our sensors on, we can see that he is here. In Twilight, all humans are like spirits in the Twilight realm. With the exception of us, because we're a special exception and got transformed into some kind of beast. What's with these bugs? Those things aren't normal. They're so big, so weird, so creepy. Come on, get away, bugs. Shoo, get out of here. I suddenly remembered what his voice was. So there are another 2 shadow insects in this house, so let's charge into them. Take them both out at once. What? They just died? Oh boy, I have no idea what's going on around here. Me neither, bud. So, I need to pick that one up. So once you defeat them, their tears of light descend to the ground quite slowly. You don't automatically pick them up. In the original versions, you had to wait for them to like drop down to the ground before you could even pick them up. But in this game, you can like grab them in the air if you like, I don't know, jump for them from a ledge nearby. You can still grab them. It just doesn't take quite as long to pick them up this time. And now let's tunnel through here. There is another shadow insect. I'm not going to use my little energy field attack this time. Let me just jump for him. Jump for him. Come on, take him out. Come here. Come back. Come on. Okay, you know what? There we go. All done. That was easy. So yeah, if I stand in the spot where I kill the insect, it will just absorb the tear of light straight into me. Whereas in the original versions, you'd have to wait for it to drop again. Okay, so there's no insects in this dark tunnel. The lanterns that we lit before are still lit. There's a shadow keys up there. Oh, something I want to address. When we were in the Hyrule Castle waterways a couple of episodes back, I called them shadow rats, but they're actually just called shadow vermin. Those things that we saw there. Just a minor thing that I figure I'd correct right now. But we don't actually need to proceed through the whole tunnel. There's this neat little thing here. And it's a dig patch that you can dig through, and this brings us out on the other side of the tunnel. I've known about that for a while, but I don't think many people do know about it, because it's not obvious that you can use your senses as soon as you enter the area. But yeah, there's just a hidden dig patch there that skips the whole tunnel, which is a very nice touch. Good in speedruns, I'm sure. Okay, and now we're at the bulk of Faron Woods again, and it has changed quite drastically. There is now like a purple haze on ground level. And if we go into the purple haze, we like die instantly, so we're not going to do that. Oh, before I forget, there's actually a shadow insect around here. There he is. I think this is like the insect that I forget the most. Like, there have been times where I've proceeded all the way to the final insect of darkness and had to come all the way back here because I forgot about it. It's just a quite forgettable location for that insect of darkness. Hey, think we can get across over here? Yes, we can. This entire section is now an exercise in L targeting Midna, ZL targeting, and we got to use that to proceed through this whole area. I think there are more insects around here. Yeah, there's a couple. One of them's flying. You can target him in the air and lunge up for him like that. I think I just hit him straight through his electric shock attack, as unusual. But yeah, if they're flying, you can use that energy field attack to target them. Or you can try and lunge for them, though I'm very rarely successful in doing such a thing. Okay, and now we have maybe a little bit of timing, because there are some shadow Dekubabas around here. But it's not too difficult to avoid them. Just keep hitting the A button, and that's it. This is probably the only jump that requires timing, because we got this swinging, wooden axe thing. What's weird is that when we first visited this area, all of this stuff was actually still here, but we didn't have any use for it. So I guess the game developers like to multi-purpose an area in different ways. I phrase that really badly, but you know what I mean. Okay, so there are another couple of insects of darkness around here. However, they aren't in plain sight. They are underground, and we have to dig them up. Oh, I got them both together. That's nice. If you don't help the light spirits, this world be... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, if you hit the L button, you just talk to Midna, and she'll give you some friendly advice. There we go. All done. Take care of those, grab the 2 tears of light, and there's 2 more remaining, and they're both at the end of Faron Woods, where we freed Tallow and the monkey way back in episode 2. But, before we get there, got another ambush by shadow beasts. So this is an example of you have to be strategic with how you deal with these guys. So those two over there are the closest together. So deal with the one that's furthest away first. Furthest away first, that's really difficult to say. And then we need to lure these 2 close together. They are quite close to the wall, which is annoying. If you lunge into the wall, you get sort of hit with recoil. You get knocked back a little bit, and it will knock you out of your lunging attack. But that's another shadow portal appearing over our head. We'll see that a lot, but we can't use them just yet. There is something that we'll learn to do with those. Maybe I don't know, 3-4 episodes in the future? I don't know. Anyway, let's head on over to the entrance to this place, which is still blocked off by a cobweb. It was blocked off by rocks before, but now it's a cobweb. How strange. But yeah, there is a monkey up here. Let's talk to our friend. Yeek eek! Help! that hurt my throat. Going yeek eek. And our final tier of light. There we go. Someone help me? Boy, lucky for me, ever since the boss went funny in the head, they've been scary monsters everywhere. Those village kids got led through the woods for some reason. The whole forest is so weird now. What's happening? So, yep, there is some weird stuff going on in the temple behind us. That is the forest temple. So we have a hint of where we need to go next. But we filled the vessel of light full of tears, and light has returned to Faron Woods. Oh, but it was so nice here in the twilight. What's so great about a world of light, anyway? Hehehe, see you later. Oh, 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 oh. My name is Faron. I am one of the spirits of light who dwell in Hyrule. By the order of the gods, I protect this forest. O brave youth. In the land covered in twilight, where people roam as spirits, you were transformed into a blue-eyed beast. That was a sign. It was a sign that the powers of the Chosen One rest within you, and that they are awakening. Look at your awakened form. The green tunic, that is your garb, once belonged to the ancient hero chosen by the gods. His power is yours. His is the true power that slept within you. Your name is Jack. You are the hero chosen by the gods. Dum 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 dum. Brave Jack. A dark power fests in the temple deep within these woods. It is a forbidden power. Long, long ago, I and the other spirits of light locked it away. Because of its nature, it is a power that should never be touched by any who dwell in the light. But this world weeps beneath a mantle of shadows, and so there is no choice. You must match the power of the King of Shadows. If you would seek the forbidden power, then proceed to the temple in the forest depths. So that is definitely our next objective now. Now that we've returned to human form and returned Faron Woods to its world of light, I imagine that we can go back to Autumn Village and maybe get a little bit of different dialogue. However, there's nothing to grab there just yet, so I'm not going to waste my time and go back there. Well, well, you're the chosen hero and all that, huh? So that's why you turned into that beast. What a shame. I mean, maybe you'd rather just wander as a spirit like the rest of them, totally unaware of what was happening for all eternity, right? So, what do you want to do? Do you want to head to that temple? Well, isn't that convenient? I was about to head there myself. Hey, look, you want to help your friends, right? The way I see it, maybe they're in the temple, waiting for you to rescue them. Well, good luck, Mr. Important Hero. See you later. So now we have a new quest to head off to the forest depths, but I'm going to be detoured along the way. Because there are a few things that I need to grab. Midna apparently wants my attention. What do you want? What do you want? Now then, it's finally time for that weapon I worked so hard to get. You probably already know this, but swing your sword with B and raise your shield with ZL. Oh yeah, right, now we have a shield, we can actually defend ourselves. I'm so helpful, aren't I? Hee. Just think of me when you use those, okay? Oh, and actually, thinking about it, I do believe, if I now open the menu, you can now use amiibo features. Try touching amiibo to the Wii U gamepad. Well, I wish it would have told me that after the cutscene with Faron, but I almost completely forgot. Let me touch Ganondorf. Damage you take is already doubled. Do you want to double it again? This effect will last until you quit the game or until you lose all hearts. Yes, let's get quadruple damage going. And now our hearts are blue. Blue dabby dabby die. Blue dabby dabby die. Which means that we are now in a great danger, apparently. So in order to get back to the point where we were before, in the Faron Woods, we need to get past this gate, which has been locked up. Without a key, you cannot proceed. Unfortunately. So there's only one way we can go here, and let's go back here and talk to, I think, Koro, his name is. The guy who gave us the lantern. I would like to talk to him. Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. I guess maybe you have to, like, stand directly in front of him. Huh? So, it's the Ordonian. You seem familiar, but then your clothes seem kind of different, so I got thrown off for a second. Listen, things have been a little rough around here lately, so you should watch your step, okay, guy? There are so many monsters now, I got kind of scared and closed off the path to the temple. But you, guy, you want to get back there, huh? You sure do look geared up for it. So, here you go. Yep, in order to get to the Forest Temple we have to like take a weird sidetrack off to Koro to get the key for it. Oh yeah, the woods on the other side of this cave are covered in really thick fog, so make sure your lantern is full. You're definitely going to need to use your lantern a lot in there, so bring all the oil you can. And check this out, I have a special one-time offer of a bottle full of lantern oil for only 100 rupees. How about a guy? What a bargain. I wouldn't say that's a bargain, that is actually kind of expensive. However, we do need to buy it in the long run, so I'm just going to buy it now, because I do have the money for it. But it is very expensive. We get a bottle of oil, which we can now use to refill our lantern at any point. That is also our second bottle. So, yep, now we have 2 bottles to store various things in. I still have my milk from before. Don't know if I'm going to be able to use it with the quadruple damage, but, you know. Because if any enemies attack me, I'm probably just going to die in one hit anyway, right now, so... Probably not going to be the most useful thing, a bottle of milk. Anyway, because we're not Wolf-Link, we can't dig through this tunnel again. We have to go all the way through the long way. So I'm just going to skip to the end, because why not? And hopefully not take any damage along the way. Okay, I'm out. Not too fussed about using my lantern oil there, because there's something special that goes on here, if you still have your lantern equipped, and you walk into the area. Your lantern gets stolen by this monkey. So now we can deal with this purple fog using our lantern. Hey, what's this monkey's problem? You idiot. While you were staring off into Dreamland, your lantern got stolen. I can quite clearly see that. I don't think I was in Dreamland at all. I'm not Kirby after all. Okay, so now we need to follow this monkey through a very tedious section where she's just going to swing the lantern around on a stick and show us the way through this purple fog. An extremely convoluted way. She doesn't even go straight to the entrance, but yeah. And up there is now a chest. That is the ledge I saw before. But yeah. Now there's a chest up there. I'm not sure who put that there, but yeah, I'll grab that in a minute. Because we can't actually exit this circle of influence that she's creating. There are, however, enemies lurking in the fog who will frighten her. So I need to make sure to take care of them. This is just a stupidly long section, to be honest. Needlessly long. Okay, and now we have to wait for it to swing it again, and then move on. I can't tell if this is faster than it was in the original version. I like to think this is one of the sections they improved slightly, but I can't say for certain. Come on, monkey, hurry it up. If you deal with the enemies fast enough, then she won't start cowering in the corner. You can just proceed onwards quite quickly. I think there's a Deku Baba lurking around here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. I see him. Okay, just light the way so I can actually approach him. There we go. Come on, monkey, hurry it up. And from here we can just head straight onto the ledge into the Forest Temple. Don't need to worry about the fog. But I do need to... Oh, I need to stand next to her to get her to come up here. What an inconvenience. I was already up on the bloody ledge, Jesus. What are you doing? We're already up. You don't need to do that again. Oh, jeez, this is so annoying. Are we done? Do I need to approach you again? Jesus Christ, they should have improved that section a lot more. So that's just a major hassle. And yeah, that's why I wasn't worried about using my lantern too much during that tunnel. Because it runs out of oil anyway. If I could pick it up, please. Thank you. You got the lantern back. It ran out of oil while you were following the monkey around. Monkeying around, you could say. So, since our lantern is now out of oil, I'm now going to refill it. I've paused the game again. I'm such an idiot. You need to have your lantern equipped in order to do it. It's a little bit weird. But yes, let's just refill it with oil. Now I have a spare bottle, which is nice. So let me go and grab that chest in the middle of the fog. If I remember where it is. I've got to like swing our lantern out to make the path appear again. It's like over here somewhere. I'm sure it's nothing important, it's just like rupees. Oh, excuse me, I've got hiccups. But yeah. Here it is. It wasn't here before. I don't know who put it here, but it's here now. So there we go. Oh, 20. That's decent, I suppose. Considering I spent 100 rupees on a bottle. Okay, so I'm not sure what would happen if you ran out of lantern oil trying to get back. Like, I think you'd just be stranded in the middle of this this sea of fog. But we made it across that bit of Faron Woods, and that's what I meant before when I said that we'll visit the same area like 3 times, and it's different every time. So, got a few bokoblins, they've returned, and our sword is now a bit more powerful. We can now deal with these bokoblins a lot more efficiently than before. Takes less hits to kill, which is nice. I could get a red potion, though I don't think I need it right now. Nor do I need lantern oil anymore. Although... no, okay, I'm not going to use my lantern that frequently. Hello? Oh, interesting. Oh no, it's a dangerous beast! Prepare yourself! Okay, so this is our first encounter with the Golden Wolf. He's behind you! I saw him when the camera span around. What is this sorcery? It's not a wolf at all. He's just like me. Only a bit skeletal. So this is the hero's shade. We can like strafe around him and he doesn't do anything. Nothing at all. But as soon as we attack him, or nope, we can get all up in his grill, and he does nothing until we actually attack him, and then he strikes us back. A sword wields no strength unless the hand that holds it has courage. You may be destined to become the hero of legend, but your current power would disgrace the proud green of the hero's tunic you wear. Ooh, sick burn. You must use your courage to seek power, and find it you must. Only then will you become the hero for whom this world despairs. If you do find true courage, and you wish to save Hyrule from the horrors it now faces, then you will be worthy to receive the secrets I hold. So, the Hero Shade teaches us various different attacks. Hidden skills, they're called. And this time, we're talking about the ending blow. When an enemy lies collapsed on the ground, stunned, target them and press A to leap high into the air and deliver a final strike. When the opportunity to end their breath is before you, you will see Finish A appear vividly before your eyes. Now try it on me. So, our first hidden skill. We need to knock him down, and when he's on the ground, the words A Finish will appear at the bottom, and that is our chance to jump out and, like, impale them straight through the chest. However, you might notice that targeting and hitting the A button is also the command for a jump attack. And I'm sure we'll get those mixed up later on. But the first hidden skill, the ending blow, has been passed on. I like how you demonstrate it at the end of that cutscene. Also that sword swinging that Link does there. That was like during the first trailer towards the end. It's a nice little thing that's there. There are still 6 hidden skills for you to learn. We have to learn them in order, so that's unfortunate. Those are only for one who carries the blood of the hero, the one whose spirit is that of the sublime beast. Grow powerful, test your courage, and when you find that you need another skill to overcome the threats that face you, search for the statues that howl with the sound of the wind. Seek the sound that calls to the spirit of the beast to awaken me again. A sword wields no strength unless the hand that holds it has courage. Remember those words. Farewell. So, now we have our first hidden skill in hand. We can now head off to the Forest Temple. That first hidden skill is, mandatory. We don't have to grab all the other hidden skills, but, I will grab them, obviously, because I'm doing 100% run. How the hell did that miss? And when they're down on the ground... oh, he just died instantly anyway. Let me try doing an ending blow on these bokoblins. Never mind, they die in regular sword swings anyway. How frustrating. I wanted to demonstrate the bloody technique we just learned. But never mind. In the next episode, we'll be heading inside our first temple. We are now into the game proper. It's only been, a few hours. But I will see you next time for the Forest Temple. Bye for now.